You might be wondering, where is Trippie Redd's Pegasus album, and I'm going to try and explain this and break this down if you haven't heard already. So a couple weeks ago, I think like maybe two and a half weeks ago, Pegasus actually leaked in its entirety. All 26 songs leaked in full CDQ quality. Now, obviously, this sucks, especially if you're Trippie. He delayed the album because like 5 or 6 songs had leaked, kind of like what had happened right after my last video went out. I was trying to speculate that the album would drop sometime in August because it just follows Trippie's dropping pattern, and then a few songs leaked off of it. He said he was delaying it, so it seemed most likely that we would end up getting it in November because it would just fit good. He's only dropping one album this year, and then if we got one Trippie album, he usually drops, like I said in my last video, in August and November. November would have made a good month as well, but I don't know if that's going to end up happening now because this album leaked. Now, there's a lot of news out here. Trippie's manager speaking on this. Trippie spoke on it. He's hinted towards the album dropping and posts that he's either archived or deleted. A lot's happened, so I just kind of want to break all this down. So let's just start from the beginning. Like I said, Trippie's album leaked a couple weeks ago. Just one morning, the whole album was leaked, all 26 songs. Now, like I said, Trippie delayed the album because a few songs had leaked off of it, and he either wanted to work on new songs to put onto it, or he just kind of wanted to be like, okay, don't leak the album or you're not getting it, which would basically put us into a whole lot of red situation that Playboi Carti fans are in, which honestly sucks. I mean, the album leaks, so if you want to listen to it, you can, but if you don't support leaks, then I would definitely just wait till the album comes out, because I'm pretty sure this album is still coming out, and there's a few reasons I think this. One of the top reasons is I do not think Trippie's label could afford to just not drop this project. It costs a lot of money to make songs, and 26 songs to be in fact for this one album, not counting the throwaways that were made for this album, is a lot of money between studio time, buying features, leasing beats. That's a lot of money and a lot of wasted time for Trippie. And on top of that, Pegasus is supposed to be on top of like a bigger story album, which is supposed to be Pegasus versus Neon Shark, which is supposed to be a deluxe, kind of going into Trippie's rock style, like rock type album, which sucks because this album leaking probably delayed that if it didn't cancel that project, or at least what was going to happen. I originally thought Dreamer was going to end up on Pegasus, where some of you guys corrected me, and you were right. Dreamer is on the Neon Shark side of the album, which I actually enjoyed that song, so I was kind of excited to hear the rock style type of Trippie, and even if you didn't like that, you could just listen to the normal Pegasus, because, I mean, it was Trippie's original style, just kind of fused with a little bit of rock, and then if you liked that rock style from what we heard in, like, Dreamer, then Neon Shark would have been a good bonus to add to the album. But yeah, with the album leaking, it seems like Trippie is just going to drop this album anyways. Now, I don't necessarily know if it's going to be with all 26 songs, or if some are going to get changed out, or if some are going to get added. Who really knows? I mean, this could really affect Trippie's career. I mean, if this drops and it doesn't do good first week, or it doesn't do good sales because it was leaked, then that could definitely hurt Trippie's career, like, long term. Now, chances of that happening are very low in my opinion. I mean, so much music is leaked. Bandit by Juice WRLD was leaked literally months before it dropped, and it's one of his biggest Lyrical Lemonade videos ever. So I don't really think a leak would do much. If anything, and this is really being like generous, even if 10% of your fans listen to leaks, which not even that amount does, at least not for Trippie, because he constantly drops music, and it's not like we're in a drought for him. It's not like people are like waiting for Trippie music up until now. This is the first time I think anything like this has happened. But even if 10% of your fans listen to leaks, one, that means they support you, so they're probably going to listen to the project when it officially drops, and two, 90% of your audience hasn't listened to that album yet, so it's still going to be new to them, even if you don't change a thing about it, so it's really not going to affect Trippie at all. I think, honestly, he could drop this album completely fine. Like I said, not many people in a fan base listen to leaks. If you're like someone like Trippie, where he's just dropping constant music and his fans enjoy the music that he puts out. Now, stuff like Juice WRLD's a little bit different. I feel like a bigger percentage of his fans do listen to leaks, but at the end of the day, we all saw the Legends Never Die numbers. A majority of that was leaked, and it still did extremely well. So I would say if Trippie Redd wants to make any kind of money back on this album, and more money, he needs to definitely just drop this version, stick with the plan he had, because I haven't really seen much like negativity towards this album. I think it's just another Trippie Redd album. and I haven't seen much hate on it or anything like that. I think the majority of his fans would enjoy this album because there's a lot of really good songs on it, a lot of different style Trippie songs. I think it's one of his best albums in my opinion. I think this album does deserve to get dropped. Whether it's going to happen or not, I'm not sure. Like I said, there is some deleted stuff from Trippie where he's saying that he's going to drop Pegasus very soon. So, if anything, I feel like the album leaking, I don't even know if anything's going to get changed with the track list or the songs or not. But in my opinion, I don't think anything's really going to get changed much with that. And all that's going to happen is it's just going to get dropped a lot earlier than what they were expecting to do. I'm pretty sure they were expecting to do it later this fall, so at least October, or like I suggested, November, just because it's more of a Trippie Redd month to drop, at least in the past few years. That's what he's been doing. I think if anything, this just pushed the album to be able to drop a lot sooner. So what I think is if we're getting this album in the original leaked format, no changed tracks, the track list is the same, no new songs swapped in or added on, I think we're going to get this album anytime in September or October. If it didn't leak, I would say, yeah, November, just because that, like I said, it's just a month Trippie usually drops. But with it leaking, I feel like they want to try and push it out at least as much as they can, so the people that are listening to leaks aren't burning out on the album, and by the time they get tired of the album, at least they're to listen to the actual dropped one, so Trippie could capitalize off of the streams a little bit more. But yeah, I don't really think this is going to hurt Trippie's career at all. I mean, it sucks that the whole album leaked, but I guess we'll see what Trippie Redd has to do with it. If we get any more news or information about him canceling the album, changing stuff up, anything at all, I'll definitely make a video on it. But as of right now when I'm making this video, all we know is Trippie saying he's still going to drop it and it's dropping soon. So what I think is the album just got moved to a quicker drop date than what it originally had, and that's basically going to be all. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you listened to the album? Let me know what you think. Are you waiting for it to drop? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys are new here, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks everyone so much for over 3,000 subscribers. The channel's just growing like crazy, and it's really cool to see. If you guys want, you can go follow me on my other social medias. I have Twitter, that's at ComplexDiscuss. Sometimes I post thumbnails early, I post polls, stuff like that, so just go follow it if you're interested in that. I also have a SoundCloud where each month I update a brand new playlist of songs I'm listening to currently. And if you guys send me in your songs, whether you just comment them down below, tweet them on Twitter, or DM them to me on SoundCloud, I'll give them a listen, and if I like them, I'll repost them on that account. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Just thank you so much for watching and supporting the videos. Thanks so much for the support on the last few videos. And yeah, I just want to get a different Trippie Redd video in here just to kind of break this down and let you guys know, because I already made one Pegasus video and I kind of wanted to update it just because we know a lot more now than what I did when I made that video. But don't worry, there's another Juice video coming out very soon. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.